Hi Coastline, Aid here. I just wanted to share with you a little thought for the day and share some reflections that I've had on a portion of a psalm that I've been reading recently. And my question to you is this: how are you growing at this time? How are you growing at this time? Maybe for some of you, you feel like you are not really growing at all. Maybe you're struggling. You feel like your growth has been stunted, limited, constricted by the lockdown and the restrictions that we're all facing. Maybe some of you are secretly really enjoying the forced slowness. I don't know, but my question is, how are you growing at this time? Because I believe that whatever our circumstances, whatever we're going through, God is always wanting to grow us and develop us and refine us. I've been reading and meditating on a few verses in Psalm 92, not Psalm 91, which I know we're reading a lot of the time at this moment, but Psalm 92, verses 12 to 15. It says, "The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. They will grow like a cedar of Lebanon, planted in the house of the Lord. They will flourish in the courts of our God. They will still bear fruit in old age. They will stay fresh and green, proclaiming, 'The Lord is upright. He is my rock.'" A couple of observations, even though it says here that people are flourishing in the courts of our God, and I know we can't meet in the courts of our God, we can't meet in a church building, we can't meet at St Albans, but I do still believe that we can still flourish, we can still thrive, and we can keep on growing even in these current times. And there's a few key things here that I wanted to share with you. The first is that regardless of the situation or circumstance, the righteous, those that know and love Jesus, followers of Jesus, will continue to grow and continue to flourish. They are always growing, not because of certain situations that help that growth, but because regardless, in spite of circumstances or situations, we are growing if we are connected and abiding in the vine. There's going to be fruit for us. It says that as well that we're going to be growing and thriving, flourishing if we're planted. In this case, it says planted in the house of our Lord. And I know we can't meet together, but you can still be planted in community. You can still be planted and have fellowship with people. And it's even more important at this time that we do this. Don't stay isolated. You've got to press into community. You've got to jump on those Zoom calls and be with your virtual life group as often as you can be. We need to be rooted and planted locally. We need people to know us and to be accountable to, and to encourage us and exhort us and challenge us. We're also one of my thoughts too is that if we're growing, then we're going to bear fruit, aren't we? We're going to bear kingdom fruit. And you might think, well, I can't bear any kingdom fruit right now because I'm in lockdown, but there's still a hidden work that God is doing in me and in you. How are you growing? How are you embracing that? How are you pressing into the things that God is wanting to refine us, to renew some stuff in us? Maybe He's wanting to put some stuff to death, to take us into and through some difficult stuff, some pain. And I still think that we can grow at this time. We can still bear fruit, even if it's hidden. And also you can see that there is continual renewal. That happens in life cycles with plants, doesn't it? But it says here that they will still bear fruit even to old age and stay fresh and green. And I just wonder whether there are still those vital signs of life for you. It still feels like you're staying fresh and green, to use that metaphor of growth. So that's my question to you. How are you growing? And just to embrace what the Lord is doing with you, in you, and through you at this time. I'm praying for you, my precious friends. I miss you, and I'm sure we'll see each other again very soon. God bless and take care.